I wanted to put out a quick video just to kind of like inform you guys on what's going on with Forcible as of like recent with Vingolf 3. I'm not sure if everyone has heard, but Vingolf 3 is like 100% sold out. I've been saying please pre-order it for like the longest, but it seems a little bit more complicated than that as well. Anyone who's pre-ordered it from anywhere, you guys should still be getting it. That's kind of not the issue, but distributors have been saying that they're not receiving the product fully on time is what I've been hearing, so it might be going out a little bit later as usual too. Not anything crazy, but like instead of like that Friday, I think they're going to be going out like the Monday or Tuesday after or something. It really just depends. This is something that's going on with like every distributor from what I've heard. We deal with multiple distributors, or try to keep in contact with them anyway, so I'm kind of speaking more on like on behalf of CoreTCG, I guess, but I know it's something that's been going on with everyone. Every distributor is completely out, so that's like every like Barcadia Gaming, anyone like who gets their stuff from other distributors, those distributors are out too. So like essentially whatever Matthew Hawkins has, whatever we have, whatever all of these other like little stores have and whatnot, is like all the Vingolf 3 there's gonna be for I believe a while. I've been hearing, and this is all kind of like just like talk that I've been hearing between distributors. So it's pretty accurate, but I could be wrong, like somewhat wrong, but it is pretty accurate. It looks like they're saying that Forceful kind of has to like put out another printing of Vingolf because like it completely sold out, which of course takes like a bunch of production time, I guess. Like they have to like make it again. And so what I've been hearing is it's probably going to be like a 3-week process, which is pretty much going to be like once Vingolf 3 sells out everywhere and like the stores actually don't have any left, because like now the stores have it of course, and like we're gonna have it for the pre-orders and whatnot, but once we fulfill those pre-orders we won't have any like on the rack or for other people to buy. Like it's so bad that like I don't know if I can get it, because I didn't bother pre-ordering it because I figured like if I wanted 2 of them it would be sustained, or if we wanted to like open for singles I can maybe just buy the foils this time around instead of buying boxes. But I like literally don't even know if we can open the product for singles, because we can't afford to open it when we have to ship it out to people who pre-ordered, because of how little we're getting, because of how well it sold out. In general, this is like a very good sign, because I guess like the game is like booming and people are really excited to play, and the product is selling. Like LEL's been sold out, Vingolf is sold out. Also, it's not like any one person's fault, so I don't want people to start like hating on Forcible or hating on the distributors or hating on the shops that don't have the product. It's like not anyone's fault. So like essentially what happens is distributors have to go in like blind, and they order these products without knowing any of the cards, especially because generally like they don't like look for spoilers or whatever anyway. They just kind of go off statistics, and so most distributors order Vingolf 3 looking at Vingolf 2, and maybe they hear people say like, oh no, Vingolf 3 is going to be good, but they're not going to order like 3 times what they ordered with Vingolf 2, when like Vingolf 2 is probably sitting in their warehouse collecting dust because of how bad it was. So like they have to order blind, and they have to play it safe, because of course they're not going to get stuck with this product, and so they don't order a lot. The stores buy whatever they have, and then now Forcible has to print more because they went off of how popular this was going to be depending on how much distributors wanted. So it's like not Forcible's fault, it's not the distributor's fault, it's not the store's fault. It's just kind of like a combination of everything. And I mean it's like a good sign for the game, but I know it's gonna be really frustrating for people. I'm really hoping Matthew Hawkins has like a ton of it, because he's, I think, vending at the Atlanta GP that's this weekend, and I feel like it's gonna be chaos if like people can't get the cards, if like they physically can't buy the set, or if he doesn't have enough for everyone and these people are getting the cards there. I feel like it's going to be really, really, really bad. And it's not going to be his fault either. Like he's done the best he can. He's always like stocked up on singles. He's like never really let his customers down. So it would be like such a bummer for him to get any like crap for it, which wouldn't be cool, by the way. Please don't do that. Like he's like one of the better providers for the game, and he's been in it for a while, and he does his best. So I I don't really know how things are going to shape up. I think, like, I mean, moving forward from now, I think the distributors should know a little better. So I don't think there's going to be any trouble in terms of like the next actual set. So Return of the Dragon Emperor, like, personally, like, as a store for us, like, I'm going to just have us order like infinite of it. Like, I don't want to risk running out. I don't want to, I mean, hopefully the set's not like bad either, because then that's going to be like another, you know, kind of like road bump. But uh generally I think like distributors are going to start ordering more, because you know it's kind of like a chain now. Like LEL did really well, and then Vingolf 3 did really well. If Emperor does really well, they'll kind of get into the habit of ordering more of this product, and like kind of seeing that Force of Will is not doing so bad anymore, and that would be really cool. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to like put the information out there, because I know like a lot of times like the message gets so mixed around like the Facebook groups, and people just start spewing all this nonsense, and it doesn't make any sense. And I kind of wanted to just give you guys it from someone who, like, I guess like works on the inside. I'm like quoting in the air because I know this is just like audio, but like it sounded douchey. So yeah, but I mean, you know, I always like giving you guys the proper information, because I know the information I have comes straight from the distributor. It's not like somebody saying that so and so said this or so and so said that. It's like directly from the distributor. I'm sure like Matthew does a bunch of like live streams with like his coworkers and stuff, and so I think they'll probably be talking about it too. I haven't like talked to him about it. I actually probably should. I've just been really busy, so I haven't been able to like ask him, you know, what his situation on it is. But I'm not even sure if he's gonna open a lot for singles in terms of like having stock on it, because I don't know how much he's gonna have after the GP, and of course he has to play it safe and like just sell the boxes at the GP, because I feel like it'd be kind of like bad to just try to like open and sell the singles there. But he might not have like anticipated that, because like he couldn't have known that we were gonna sell out, and like he might have opened it and now it's like too late. Just because I feel like buying, like, it's gonna be hard to price the singles, because like you have to price them high because they're so scarce now, and you only get 2 of everything in a box. But like you can't price them to where, you know, a 2 of everything would be more than the cost of the box, because then it's kind of like scummy. But then like you have to go with demand, and if everyone wants like Abdul and he ends up being like a $10 card, and you know 2 Abduls is $20, and you're at a regional and you need that card, then like you need that card, you know. Like there's no, like, you can't really argue that. So if he's not gonna have the sealed product there, I'm kind of scared to see what's gonna happen with the GP. But I think I remember, I think he said he had ordered a lot last time I spoke to him, so I'm not too sure. It's all depending on him. Like I hope nothing happens at the GP where there's like, you know, a lack of stock or something. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to like get that out there. So just in general, like, please don't blame anyone. This isn't like Force the Will being bad. This isn't the distributors really being bad. um I mean, like, I wish they kind of had known since LEL, but like it is a Vingolf, so I don't blame them. But like the next set, like if restock comes within 3 weeks, then that's like a week before the next set, which the only complication there is like the smaller stores that don't, you know, like normally the way stores have it is like the reason why Force the Will was so like badly stocked in most places was like if like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic releases a set and Force the Will releases a set, they're already spending like whatever their budget is to like try to profit that month by buying like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic or the Pokemon or whatever, because those games are like more sustained, and so it would give them like less of a budget on Force the Will, and so whatever they would buy like for Force the Will would just sell out because it was still popular, but they weren't able to get a lot because it wasn't like guaranteed profit, whereas the other games were. And like this, I'm talking for like more smaller stores. We've always had like good stock on stuff, but just in general. So like if the next set is when the restock is gonna happen, like, you know, because it just happens to be like 3 weeks from now, and then like the next set's like 4 weeks from now, so it's like they're kind of falling around the same time frame. These stores might also not be able to stock up on Vingolf 3 because they're more focused on getting Return of the Emperor, Dragon Emperor, And so it's like, they're gonna buy more of the actual set than the Vingolf, which might still make it like scarce at some places. But I mean, like with how popular Vingolf is, I don't know why they would do that, because like it's like guaranteed profit at this point as well, just because like of how insane this Vingolf is. But that's kind of like a possibility too. So I'm just kind of like throwing out ideas out there so that if like you guys do run into these problems at your locals, or if you have trouble finding any of these items online, you're kind of more aware, and you kind of look at it in more of like a business standpoint, because like, all this like distribution and stuff, like, it's not something that anyone can control. Like even the fact that they're going out a little later than usual is like, the distributor just didn't get it from Force of Will in time. And I don't know if that's like Force of Will's fault, or if something happened, because I know like, every now and then like you'll hear, like I used to collect amiibos, and it was like there was like what is it called when like people like protest or whatever? Yeah, there was like a protest for like the people that work in like shipping places, and so like there was so many lack of workers that like amiibos weren't going out, or like because there was like less truck drivers and all this like stuff, and like everything gets backed up because of that. Or like people don't get mail on time because like mail people will go on strike. Oh, there you go, on strike. So yeah, like I'm not saying that's what's going on with Force of Will, of course, but like just in general, like there's so much that goes into something that like, please don't be the person who just goes, oh no, I can't get my stuff, and like you're all like mad about it. Like I genuinely don't even know if I can get the cards, and like I have so many deck ideas I want to start putting out there. I haven't been filming deck profiles, I've been doing more of like these audios, so it's affecting everyone. And I just like, I guess I want to look at it from the standpoint of like, hey, at least Force Will is really popular, it's selling really well, the game's going to be picking up. The only bummer is like all these new players I've been telling, like, yeah, just wait till like next Friday, like I'll get you into the game, like you can buy this really cool product coming out. That's going to be really hard, because now I have to explain to them that like, oh, we don't have this really cool product coming out that I told you should buy. So that's the only kind of like bummer that's going to happen. I think like it might turn off new players, because they're doing like, oh, I've been waiting this time to play, and they can't even get their shit together, which is like not gonna be the case, because like I said, it's not anyone's fault, but like they don't know that. So they're gonna have to just kind of like take the information however they want. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, like more so now than ever, just because I really want to make sure I clear anything up. It's kind of a very complicated situation, and I'll talk to Matthew too. Maybe I can see if like he knows anything, and then he can say it like in his live stream to help clear stuff up. But I thought I just like want to put that out there, because I don't want people to be misinformed. I hate that more than anything. I've always said that like I hate when people just start like spewing nonsense and talking about stuff like that just isn't correct, or that doesn't matter. So yeah, definitely let me know if you guys have any questions. If I do get the cards, really hopefully get the cards, I will start posting deck profiles like immediately next week, because I have some like cool like more tier idea decks. Like I think I made like a really cool Fox deck again, and this one's like good, like really good. Like the other one was really good too, but like I think this one kind of plays off a lot of its weaknesses, and so like I'm really excited to like play test that one and post that one. But like I have proxies right now because the cards aren't out, and I don't know if I can get the cards, so I'll have to see. But yeah, I really hope I can start like putting out deck profiles and stuff again, because I know a lot of people like those a lot. And so ask me any questions if you have them. Definitely subscribe so you can see everything else coming up directly to you, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time.